All right, we are with the Cyclone MPU. I just finished repopulating. It's a little dark here because I turned the lights off so I wouldn't get any interaction with the display. But you can see there's a lot of corrosion damage. Boy, sometimes Cyclone is irritating. These 4.7K pull-up resistors, all 5 of them have been replaced. Modern reset generator, all this reset section stuff was scraped. You need to leave a few parts in here. That wasn't a shock. I was just pointing out there's a jumper here instead of a 5817 diode. Let me put this thing into test so it stops that. Oh, yesterday I was trying to do a delicate chip replacement. My wife dropped a chair right above me on the floor above, and it was like a bomb going off, and I thought, oh my God, what happened here? So I've replaced all 3 of these capacitors. These are power filter capacitors, and then there's 2 10 microfarad capacitors. In the sound section over here, the traces, they were corroded, but I found none actually severed, which makes the job a lot easier. So I sand to bare copper and then rebuild traces if necessary. None required this time. Conformal coat, then populate with parts, and then the back side of the board, I'll wash the solder flux off of that once I'm done with it. But we'll get it into test right now. And oh, I do have one of Dylan's 6116 NV RAMs installed here. He sent me that for evaluation, and good news, works like a champ. So let me start with the music test. So all that's coming from the CPU board, so I expected all that to be correct. Here's where I might see an issue if some of the traces were in fact severed, but you can see that the display is working perfectly. All those traces that lead from U41 and U42 are key to the proper operation of the display and the soundboard.
Hey, yo! Hurry, step right up!
Really, I don't know that I could own a Cyclone. It's such an irritating game. All those sounds were coming from my D11581 soundboard, and now we are in lamp test. I just needed to make sure that the sounds that get commanded through this dual row header are being supported correctly, because all these traces do that. Lamp test is working properly. Single lamp test. Ooh, I like that it zooms through there. Solenoid test. And this is one of Victor's boards. I haven't mentioned it for a while, but Victor, he's launched a long time ago now into creating these test articles or test devices. And it's quite handy, quite nice. He's thought of everything. It skipped 2 solenoids there because Cyclone doesn't use those 2 solenoids. Those are the special solenoids going off right now, and I can switch trigger those. And working correctly. Switch test. Cyclone reports back an unknown number of switches. I don't have it written down, so I bet it's 64. And I'm going across the diagonal here, of course. Yep, all 64. Could test the wheel, but we don't have a wheel. So I'm going to just scroll through the audits and adjustments. It's already set to free play. And we are back in business. Normal operation of the 3 LEDs on a properly functioning System 11 display. This board really is pretty nice. It's unfortunate that all right, that's enough of that. Corrosion got to it. But now that I've abated that, this board should last for a good long time now. Thank you so much for sending it.